It's been 1 year since Sean Wilson became the chairman of the Dorchester County Democratic Party. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with him one-on-one. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well.
Sean Wilson, it's so good to see you again.
Likewise, Quintin. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. You know, we were just talking about this off camera, but you're approaching your 1-year anniversary with Quintin's Close-Ups.
Yes, I am.
But more importantly, you're approaching your 1-year anniversary here with your own law firm, Sean Wilson, LLC.
That's right.
And as chairman of the Dorchester County Democratic Party.
That's right.
What is it like to be you?
Busy, but exciting. Doing a lot of work, helping clients. What I do mostly is help injured workers in workers' compensation. I help people who have been in auto accidents, trucking accidents, catastrophic injuries, and wrongful death, some nursing home stuff. So staying busy running the practice, but also staying busy in the political process, encouraging people to vote and making sure the Democratic Party is viable in Dorchester County.
How viable is the Democratic Party in Dorchester County in your mind?
It's where it's getting where it needs to be. We've increased membership, we've increased funding, and we're increasing visibility. So it's grown. I mean, we've had some great leaders before me, and I was happy to take a seat and have their tutelage and mentorship, and it's transferred over. And hopefully when I step down, it'll pass the torch and somebody else will take that place and do the same thing. But we also always want to be constantly raising the bar.
How much are you raising the bar right now?
I would say I'm trying to raise the bar as much as possible. Anything that I do, I want to do a good job at it. But, I've been getting pretty good feedback. I've also been getting not so good feedback here. So I try to take both into consideration and modify what I'm doing to make sure that I can do a good job.
What is that job like for you? Because I'm looking around your office here. You've brought in a lot of heavyweights over the past couple of weeks to Dorchester County. Why Dorchester County?
Dorchester County is where I live. It's where I reside. It's where my home is and where I plan to stay right now. And Dorchester County has Democrats, but one thing that people will always say, oh, we didn't know Democrats lived in Dorchester County. Yes, they do exist in Dorchester County. And what I want to do is spread that presence, let people know it's okay to be a Democrat in Dorchester County and believe in what you believe in as long as it's respectful. And my hope is that we have a 2020 primary. My goal is to bring as many presidential candidates to Dorchester County so that the constituents of Dorchester County can have a fair opportunity to speak with them, get to know them, ask them questions, and make sure that they are making an informed decision when February 29th, 2020 happens for the voter primary.
Right. You've been getting a lot of praise for bringing a lot of these heavyweights to Dorchester County. What was your secret?
Well, no secret. It's always just making sure that you maintain good relationships. I have a great team. That's most important. You got to have a great team of people who are willing to put in the work and help you out, and making sure that you are keeping your word. So if you keep your word, other people will keep their word and they'll help you out. So you do good, you produce good, and good will come back to you. And right now, just trying to make sure that we continue that path. It's a lot of work, but we're enjoying it.
You talk about obviously 2020, and I know that just recently the Mueller report came out about the latest with the what's going on in Washington. This is from CBS News. It says this, and the headline reads this: Mueller did not find Trump campaign, quote, conspired with Russia. It goes on to say this: Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, quote, did not establish that the members of the Trump campaign conspired or coordinated with the Russian government in its election interference activities through the 2016 campaign, he wrote in his final report. Attorney General William Barr summarized the report's finding in a letter to lawmakers Sunday. President Trump declared victory shortly after the summary was released, claiming that it was, quote, a complete and total exoneration, unquote. You are a lawyer, but you're also a Democratic Party chairman. How do you look at this report from a lawyer standpoint, and what do you say as a Democratic Party chairman?
From a Democratic Party chairman standpoint, I'm not happy with the report. I think that as a Democrat, we wanted to see more justice. We wanted that decision to not happen. As a lawyer, you understand the process a little bit more, and you understand what good lawyering or not good lawyering could be. So I could see both sides of the picture.
How do you look at this picture in 2020 when you have your Democratic candidates running up against President Trump, who's going to be an incumbent?
Well, what we do is we let people know this is what we have. This is the facts. We inform people of the facts, as I do as an attorney, and inform them of the facts. And as a chairman, I will inform them of the facts and encourage people to go out and invoke change, whether that's taking a neighbor to the polls with them to vote, whether that's encouraging people, whether that's educating people to make these decisions, so that we aren't put in a position where something like this is ever going to happen again. And I mean, if you're not scared now, I think now is the time to be scared and get engaged in the political process. We have to change the presidency in 2020. There is no doubt about that.
When you go to Dorchester, when you're in Dorchester County, what are people saying about this particular report in your mind?
It's a mixed reviews. You know, obviously, I think my Republican friends some of them would be happy about the report. My Democratic friends and colleagues would say this report is bogus. So you get mixed feedback, but obviously I'm totally against the report.
Let me get back to here in Charleston. Obviously, you've been the Democratic Party chair for Dorchester County for a year. What do you want to do next year in your last year as chairman?
Well, right now, I hope it's not my last year.
Okay.
What I plan to do is rerun in 2020 to finish the job that I've already started, and that's increasing participation. And now my goal is to continue to fundraise, because a well-fundraised county can elect candidates. And if we are fundraising, we have the ability to invest money into our candidates. So that's what I want to do. And I want more candidates that are Democrats to challenge Republican incumbents in these seats in Dorchester County. So that's my next goal.
How many seats are you talking as far as trying to attain in your mind?
A goal of mine would be every seat. That's difficult because in Dorchester County, as people may know, it's hard to encourage people to run for office. But I would love for every seat in Dorchester County that does not have a Democrat running to have a Democrat running, and a Democrat who is capable of winning. Someone who has a well-financed campaign, someone who knows politics, and someone who can invoke change.
Now, how much money are you talking as far as fundraising for the Democratic Party of Dorchester County?
Right now, we've had a goal initially set in January of about $25,000, just so that we can have a office, so that it can help buy technology. It can encourage folks to get out there and vote. We can do commercial ads. We can also get pamphlets, get brochures, get literature. Just in the first few months alone, we've already almost reached that particular goal. We're a little over halfway there. By the time 2020 comes up, I want to increase it even more and continue to raise the bar so that we can have the funding to get out the vote in 2020. And in order to get out the vote in 2020, we're going to need funds.
And I know that just coming up soon, I believe next month, you're going to have a community voters drive.
Yeah, we're going to have a community voter drive, and it's important. We have dedicated members who are devoted to getting people registered to vote. We're going to have Zandrina Dunning. She's a local singer. She's a national recording artist. She's from the area. She's a wonderful singer. I'm eager and excited to have her come and participate and encourage people to come out and vote.
And you obviously talked about 2020 and wanting to rerun for this particular seat as chairman of the Dorchester County Democratic Party. Just over here in Charleston County, Brady Garvin just stepped down as Democratic Party. Now you have Colleen Condon as the chairwoman of the Charleston County Democratic Party. What is that future of the Charleston County Democratic Party in your mind?
It's in good hands. Colleen Condon is a hard worker. She is a Democrat. She's does a good job at everything that she's done. She's been involved in politics for a very long time. She brings a wealth of experience. She knows how to fundraise. She knows how to increase membership. She knows how to win. And I think Charleston County is in good hands.
And let me get back to you in your future. How do you write your future as a lawyer and as a politician?
Well, right now, I take it day by day, Quintin. My practice is my number one focus. I'm devoted to making sure that my clients are well taken care of and that they are in good hands. And I will continue to do 1,000% for them as much as I possibly can. As far as the political arena, I don't know what the good Lord has in store for me down the road. I just kind of take it day by day. Right now, my focus is to making sure that I'm the best chair that I can be.
Sean Wilson, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime.